on your feet. New LV when you fly overseas. Cold plumbing cause I'm at a band swimming cause I'm in a deep. Don't call me, you already know. I'm on the road and you for the streets. Young on it ain't the same. I guess we're on different things. I guess now we're just as strangers. You said there's no fun to blame, but I was not the one to change. Cause I was not the one to save you. And you were my everything. Now I regret everything. I wanted you here. It was too much to ask for. You know that I had.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the home of the Cardinals, State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Arizona Cardinals. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen with you, the veteran Chris Boswell, getting things started. Off we go from Glendale. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Deputy! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll start this on the ground with Johnson. And he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. Josh Sweat there on the tackle. So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8.
Let's go now. Cougar 19.
From the gun, Richardson. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Go.
Now it's Johnson. Room to run inside the 40. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35. 22 yards, the pickup there. That's a Steeler 1st down.
1st down.
It's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
Ready? Panther 60, Panther.
On 1st and 10, here's Richardson. He'll swing this out to Johnson. He'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
2nd down throw for Richardson. This one is complete to DK Metcalf. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
19 Charger, 9. Ready?
Out of the shotgun, Richardson rolling right, and he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
70.
On 2nd down, Richardson. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete. Jalen Waddle, the intended target. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front.
A throw on the move is caught. And he's trying to get to the marker, but he's not going to get there. About a yard short. Now, what do you do on 4th and 1? Here's Richardson. Escaping the pressure right. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by the rookie from Alabama.
I don't hate the decision, Mike. Be aggressive. Come away with a touchdown. But what the quarterback understands in this situation is you just can't hold the ball. You got to get it out of your hand, give your guy a chance to come down with it, and he puts the ball in harm's way and results in a pick.
And he'll be taken down up around the 32-yard line. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
70 Lions, 19 Lions. Go.
They'll look to throw here on first down. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
2nd and 5.
Here we go, here we go.
He'll drop to throw. That'll be taken in. It's Trey Benson. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
It's a gain of 14.
A pickup of 14 on that one. It's good for a Cardinals first down.
1st and 10 at
Pass
the
to 11,
49-yard
pass to
line.
11. Ready.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he will be out of bounds right around the 35. That is 14 for the second time. Back-to-back 14-yard gains and a first down.
1st and 10.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Ready.
Straight ahead, they go with Benson. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. That's another first down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18.
10 at the 16-yard line.
Okay, break. Let's go now. Ready.
Red zone now. He'll drop to throw. That is caught by the tight end. Trey McBride. Touchdown, Arizona. That is 2nd TD catch of the season. Chris Boswell on for the point after. The kick is good. And the Cardinals will take a 7-0 lead. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On the check. 60 Vikings, 60 Vikings. 70 Lions.
So the drive begins with a give to Johnson. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. The Steelers with the football to begin the second quarter. We're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go.
Get up. 19 target.
Throwing, Richardson. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Brings up
Ready,
3rd and 6.
Go. 60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
Now Richardson. There's a short one caught by Freiermuth. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down. Steelers getting ready to put this one away. He'll return it from the 11. Oh, looked like he wanted a seam for a moment, but he's taken down after a solid return. From the 25, they'll go to work. First and 10.
Come on, 69 with 60, like it, go.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. They'll work this out wide to Benson. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. 18 yards. And a great way to start the drive. It's a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Here we go.
On the handoff, this is Benson. And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds.
Hold it ready.
Just shy of midfield. Here's 2nd and 4.
Let's go. Ready, ready.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
Open man, left side. He's got it. 17 yards, the gain there. It's an Arizona first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
That's caught by Harrison right side. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
Here's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw yet again. Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
This has been bizarre. From 2nd and a mile, a huge gain, but still short of a first down. 2 minutes remain. First half in a 7-0 game. We'll have more from Glendale after this. Here's 3rd and 2.
Come on, come on. Hey, steady.
They'll look to throw. This is caught at 2. And he's in. Brandon Brown. Touchdown, Arizona. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
Tell you what, this offense has come out and they have completely dominated here in the early going, Mike. I mean, this has just been methodical, sustained, back-to-back drives right down the field. And then to finish in the red zone, man, you just can't draw it up any better than that.
Shotgun snap, and they'll give it to Johnson. And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line. That's a gain of 19, and a very quick first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
To the tight end Freiermuth. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
And it's third down.
Hey! Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready?
Richardson to throw. That'll be caught. It's Metcalf. And they will get the first down here and move into field goal range inside the 25.
For a Steelers first down.
Get it?
A gain of 18.
Looking like these.
First down, Pittsburgh.
Throwing is Richardson. He's got it inside the 5. And he's going to be taken down. That is a gain of 20. What a chance now. First and goal coming up. The Steelers to use one of their timeouts as it comes to 22 seconds remaining till halftime.
Here we go. Set. Set. 18. Run. 8.
From the gun, Richardson. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. It's his second touchdown of the year. The quarterback, with all of his eligible receivers available, uses the back out of the backfield that time, Greg, to take it to the end zone.
And when your running back, Mike, is a valid threat in the passing game, man, it just gives you so many options. And in this case, it was the running back that was the open target. He's able to put the pass on the money. Easy 6 points.
And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Back to the air once more on second down. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Trying to get it to Michael Wilson that time. And third down coming up. Now they'll set up to throw. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
And this one's going to be down inside the 20-yard line. We have hit halftime. We're going to take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's taken in by the running back, Benson. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready, right?
The RPO. That one is complete. He's into the clear again. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
Ready, break.
1st and 10.
Cardinals, first down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Panther 6, 79 Broncos. Let's go.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. And a stoppage here for injury. One of the Cardinals shaken up. Athletic training staff looking at him, so will step aside. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready.
They'll look to throw again. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Cougar 19.
Back to throw. A throw left side, taken in by Wilson. And he is out of bounds at the 4-yard line. They get 24 on that one. Just like that, it's 1st and goal. From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. 1st down and goal.
Ready, ready.
Right back to Wilson. He's got it again. And he's in. Michael Wilson. Touchdown, Cardinals.
You can just see the comfort, Mike, that this offense continues to play with. The early momentum in the first half has carried here after the break, and you can see this group just slowly starting to pull away.
And I'm thinking, Greg, about the guys on the other side. You're waiting at halftime, that other offense waiting to get back on the field. What happens? They come right out, extend the lead, and now the task gets a lot tougher for this 2nd half. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Here we go. Let's go.
Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. Will swing this out to Johnson, and they'll get about half of what they needed to pick up the 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 40-yard line.
Red. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
A give, and here's Johnson. And it's a short pickup to about the 42. Walter Nolan in there on the stop. They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
And it's 3rd down.
Get it.
Out of shotgun, Richardson.
This is an element that defensively you always have to be ready to defend. You can't just accept that it's a pass and be so consumed with the receivers downfield. You have to account for the quarterback as a scrambler. You can see why, as he's able to get out of the pocket and pick up the 1st down.
And a missed tackle there. He pushes forward. That'll give him 4 yards.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
1st down, Steelers.
Now Richardson. That's caught. Right side, it's Freiermuth.
Richardson's
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 4.
Cardinals 28-yard line.
That's going to be intercepted. And the Cardinals are going to have it just past their 25.
I think think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit over-eager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. He'll look to throw. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
So I really like the decision, Mike. This is a rookie quarterback making more veteran decisions. And I think in his growth process this early on in his career, those are really good signs, because how often do we see these rookies still think they're back in college, they're the best player on the field, and they can make every throw, even if it's not there. You're not going to get away with that consistently in the NFL. Throw it away. Really nice job here by the young quarterback.
Oh, the coverage was great. They gave him no room to operate and made him pay for catching the ball. On the give, it's Johnson. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready, set. Here we go.
A 2nd down throw for Richardson. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And that is incomplete. DK Metcalf was the intended target. And it's going to lead to 4th down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
And that's not going to work. The defense comes up with a 4th down, 4th quarter stand, and forces a turnover on downs. Back to throw here to begin the drop. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Ready, break.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Ready.
He'll drop to throw. He'll let this go towards the end zone. And this will be incomplete. Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. And it'll be 3rd down.
Here we go. Here we go. Let's go.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. To work this out wide to Benson. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down.
Well, they say football is a game of inches, and plays like this explain why. You pick up a little bit more, it's a fresh set of downs. Now on 4th and short, this coach has a decision.
And he's going to have the Cardinals' 1st down. They find a way to keep the drive going with the 4th down conversion. Arizona will take its first time out. Clock will stop, and they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that 1st down.
Come back, team. Come down. Like
Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. And the Steelers are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.
At their own 13-yard line.
A run here with Johnson. And they're going to get him down right at the 25. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
Mike, the old adage, you run to set up the pass. This modern offense nowadays, we're starting to see that flipped upside down on its head. Typically, the success of the passing game is what allows teams to have success like this in the run game.
He's going to air one out for Metcalf.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do, if that's the case, is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay.
He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. And as for much more, 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the fourth quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball.
Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted.
Intercepted by the Steelers. They'll take over first and 10 at their own 4-yard line.
Finding Metcalf quickly on the RPO. He'll be out of bounds. Decent pickup of 5 on first down. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Drop 60.
To throw, it's Richardson. Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. Still going. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 90 yards. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
21, Steelers 14.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
At their own 36-yard
And a stoppage
line.
here for injury. One of the Cardinals shaken up. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. 1st and 10 now from the 36.
Here we go.
Now, faking the give. This one, downfield, taken in by Higgins. And he's out of bounds, but they're going to spot this inside the 25. It's a big play when they needed it the most. A pickup of 44 yards.
10 at the 21-yard line.
Come on.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Here's a screen set up for Benson. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Ray Benson. Touchdown, Arizona. On for the extra point is Boswell. He's got it. And the Cardinals have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game.
Steelers 14.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Richardson. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Markham at the 48-yard line.
A gain of 17.
That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick first down. On On first down, it's Richardson. That one incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day,
they're going to track him down. He couldn't find the receiver, and down he goes.
Certainly hasn't been their best game in terms of rushing the passer, but you find yourself with a lead here in the fourth quarter. No better time for that pass rush to come alive and see if they can close this game out.
From the gun, Richardson sending it deep for Waller. And for the fourth time today, he has been intercepted. That's the safety, Budda Baker.
And this is what comes when you decide to attack outside the numbers. You have to have a quarterback that's A, willing to make tough throws, and B, the arm strength to do it. He has the arm. I just think that one was a little too reckless, and they end up with a big interception.
Got a man downfield. It's Wilson. And out of bounds it goes, just shy of midfield. A big play to kick off this drive. It's a gain of 34.
Well, I think one thing's for sure, Mike. I don't think we're seeing an offense that is comfortable with this late lead. They're continuing to put pressure on the defense and say, hey, I don't care how much we're up by. We're going to continue to execute our passing game. And if there's opportunities downfield, we're going to continue to take it.
And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 21 yards.
6 catches for him in the ballgame now. And this one's good for a first down.
And another great throw. And I'll tell you what, Mike, so far today, this certainly does not look like a rookie quarterback. I mean, he is in complete control of this offense.
They'll drop to throw. That's caught over the middle. It's Wilson. And he's into the end zone. And they are making it look easy. Michael Wilson. Touchdown, Cardinals. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon.
Makes the score Cardinals 35. Steelers 14.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
Hey! Cougar 19!
Richardson to throw it here on first down. Flush to his right. Again, working deep downfield. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. So a big one there to start the drive. 61 yards.
The Steelers first down. It's a pickup of 61 yards. First down.
Richardson going to look to throw. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. And the Cardinals are going to take possession.
These second-half red zone opportunities are critical, Mike. I mean, you're not going to score every single time you get down here, but it feels like at this point in the game, this might be my last chance to get this deep. You've got to make the most of those limited opportunities. At least come away with 3. You're hoping for 6. But in this case, you come away with 0. The defense had their sights set on making a big play one way or another. First, it was the initial pressure. They thought they had the quarterback for a sack. But then they get their hands on the ball, and I think if you're this offense walking back into the huddle, Mike, an incomplete pass there, probably the best possible outcome.
The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Well, it's not going to make up for all the plays that they've been on the wrong side of up until this point. They finally are able to land a jab of their own, knock this ball away, and get a much-needed incomplete pass.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. Trying to get away, but he can't break free. And that is going to be a safety. Well, the quarterback just kept going back and back. And you're wondering, what is he going to do? And well, there's the answer. He's going to give the defense 2 points.
Yeah, and you have to wonder, Mike, did he just lose track of actually how far he was retreating? And at some point, you think that ball's going to come out. He's going to throw it away and move on to the next down, but he didn't. Now the defense is going to take advantage and get 2 points.
That's good for us Steelers. First down.
Let's go now.
38 yards on the play. First down.
Here's Johnson. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Steelers, first down. It's a gain of 10.
On first down, right back to Johnson. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. Second down, 8 yards to go.
A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8.
Richardson. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Pat Freiermuth, the intended receiver. Third down coming up. Now Richardson. He'll air it out down the middle. That one incomplete. Coverage outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is fourth down.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on third down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up fourth down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6?
That's taken in. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
That's good for us.
The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts, and they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play. Richardson to throw. And the tackle is made at about the 6. Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their second. And they'll get together prior to the second down play.
6-yard line.
18. Come on, come on. Hit.
Here's Richardson. He's got it at the 3. Now we'll get whistles, and they have signals for a timeout.
4 yards on
Curious there, not sure of the logic, but one stoppage with 5 seconds to go.
Ready.
Here we go. One final play. That is caught, and he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired.